great fan following. In fact, at his home track, there's actually an Intimigator section there. So it's pretty cool to watch him come out and support Chris Wall. Well, we heard from our pole sitter. Let's go down to Dave Augerbright, who's now with the outside pole.
Thanks, Ken. One of the challenges for any young racer here with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series is you're going against some tough competition night in and night out. It's a big learning experience. The student who's really done his homework this week is Tim Eisenberg, who's earned a front row starting spot. Tim, you got a prime starting spot here. What do you need to do now to get out front?
Well, you know, we just want to get through the first few laps clean, being a rookie in front of this whole field. But tire selection's huge in this Lucas Oil deal, and we're just hoping we got the right shoes on tonight.
Indeed, Tim Eisenberg, great starting spot. See if he can close the deal. Now let's hear from Kelly again, who's with last year's winner.
That's right, Dave. The number 15B of Brian Burkhofer took home the win last year at Lawrenceburg Speedway. He's back here again on the outside of row number 5. Brian, you haven't had the best of luck this season, but coming into this racetrack, you've proven yourself as a successful driver here. Does that give you that extra boost of confidence?
Well, I mean, we won last year, and we kind of maybe out-tired a little bit, so everybody learned from last year here, obviously. We're starting 10th. We weren't in the B main. That was a step in the right direction for this year. But I think we got a good car. We worked on some stuff, and we'll just see after 50 laps. I mean, it's a heck of a racetrack, and there's some more tire strategy going on again tonight. So we'll see what happens.
Don't ever count that guy out. He is tough in that MB Customs chassis. So our field is set here for the A main. Take a look at those eyes for Tim Eisenberg as he straps that helmet on and is ready to take a crack. And who knows, maybe he picks up his first win here tonight as well. Of course, Dale McDowell would love to stop that. Maybe Tyler Reddick, that young man, can do what it takes to get out here and beat this incredibly tough field. It all remains to be seen. We've got a lot of racing yet to go with 50 laps, $10,000 on the line.
Well, it looks like Earl Pearson Jr., four-time Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series champion, pulling in the pits, possibly going to make a tire change. These guys can do this. They can come into the pits prior to taking the green flag, and they get their original starting spot back.
As you can see the parade lap here, they go 4 wide. Yeah, there's some strategy in there as well. You don't really want people to know what tire you've chosen. Maybe you want to take a look at the track up to the very last minute. There's some real strategy that plays out here in this series.
You can see crew chief Jason Fitzgerald there in the black shirt going to work. Looks like a left rear tire change only on the number 44 for EPJ. Is the most beautiful sight in all of motorsports. The 4 wide salute. A lot of fans here tonight. And again, we mentioned the only dirt late model race here at Lawrenceburg Speedway this season. So if you're a dirt late model fan, you need to be here tonight.
It looked like Dale McDowell's already rubbing up against Tim Eisenberg there on the brake lap. They'll straighten them back out, line them up 2 by 2. We're going to get things started when we come back. It looks like Earl Pearson Jr. has the tire change. The A main is next. Welcome back to the Rockstar Energy Drink Late Model Nationals here at Lawrenceburg Speedway in Lawrenceburg, Indiana. Earl Pearson Jr. sitting out there waiting to fall into place. He is okay. Just changed that left rear tire as we saw before. Everybody getting gathered back up here. Rob, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking it's very hot and very humid here in the state of Indiana. On record, the driest August in the history of the state, and it's tough to make a tacky-fast racetrack. It's going to be slick and smooth.
Dale McDowell and Tim Eisenberg on the front row, courtesy of your K&N lineup, followed by Tyler Reddick and Don O'Neill.
Row number 3, Zach Dahm on the inside, and Rookie of the Year contender Eric Wells. Row 4, EPJ, the 4-time champion, alongside your current point leader, Scott Bloomquist.
Let's go back to row 5. We find Brandon Kinzer and Brian Burkhofer, your defending race champion. In row 6, it'll be the wild man, Dan Schleifer and Steve Casebolt.
One guy you never want to count out, Jimmy Owens inside of row number 7 alongside Victor Lee in the 88. In row 8, it's Eddie Carrier Jr. on the inside, and the always tough Matt Miller behind the wheel of the 7.
Let's go back to row number 9. The guys that got in from the B main, Brad Neat and Chris Wall. Then we find Ray Cook and Shane Clinton in row 10.
Inside of row number 11, former series Rookie of the Year, John Blankenship, and also Justin Ratliff in the 16. In your 12th and final row, Mike Marlar in the 18X, and the hometown boy from right here in Lawrenceburg, Scott James.
The field is set. The stands are packed. The check has been written. We just need to know who to give it to.
39 cars show up today in the pits. It will be 24 to take the green flag here at the Burg.
Dale McDowell leads them around, stands on the throttle. We are racing at the Rockstar Energy Drink Late Model Nationals. Eisenberg down to the bottom, right off the bat as he follows McDowell. And here comes Don O'Neill, man. They throw the green flag. I guarantee you that guy's ready to go.
Well, Don O'Neill loves to run the top shelf. He went down in turns 1 and 2. A little bit more of a cushion to lean on in turns 1 and 2. Not so much at 3 and 4, but he's going to try. That thing's going to move out closer and closer to the wall. These guys are going to be banging off of it here for 50 laps.
Oh, man. A bit of a mistake right there. But McDowell washed up, slid right up in front of him, kind of took away some momentum. As you can see, it's a bit rough out there this evening.
Well, Don O'Neill picked up a win at East Bay Raceway Park. It's been a long time since we were in Tampa, Florida. As we go back to Tyler Reddick there in the 11. You see Eisenberg on the top shelf in the 9T, the white car, and Earl Pearson Jr. right there as well. Made that left rear tire change, and so far so good for the 44.
Boy, Eric Wells and Earl Pearson Jr. could not have gotten any closer and not touched on board courtesy of Lucas Oil with Earl Pearson Jr. looking back at Wells.
Again, the battle for that third spot, a 5-car battle, if you will. Tyler Reddick. See if he'll be able to hold off Earl Pearson Jr., the kid from Corning, California, now residing in the state of Kentucky. So he will give up third, moves back to 4th at EPJ, making some moves. He started inside of row 4 and 7 already in the third spot.
It's pretty much what we were expecting here tonight. The racers thought they'd have a top shelf and a bottom shelf, and looks like maybe even there's a little something right through the middle there because Zach just hung on to it pretty good.
Well, we talked about, you know, no rain, pretty much no rain here in the month of August in the state of Indiana. Lawrenceburg didn't get any as well, so very tough to keep a track nice and tacky with, you know, putting $100 million of water on it. But it's very racing. That's what the fans come to see.
Scott Bloomquist working his way up in there, right down on the bottom. Burkhoff finding some grip as we go nearly 4 wide right there. Woo! We are racing.
Zach Dahm right through the middle of the racetrack. We call that no man's land. Is Tim Eisenberg around the top shelf in the 9T. Eric Wells down there. Berkey, here comes the 0 of Scott Bloomquist right through the middle of the racetrack as well. Look at this. Wow.
Berkey finding just a little bit of grip right down there on the bottom. And it looks like Bloomquist was going to follow him for a moment. Decided to slide back up a little higher and slowing the field down. The caution flag comes out. Scott James with some troubles.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot from the Silver Shark here in 2010, but of course, when you come to his hometown, he's going to show up, and good to see him here. Unfortunately, he had some bad luck in this race last year, and a little bit of bad luck right now as well.
We'll see a tire down or anything of the sort. We'll see if he pulls off the track. Strange situation there, but he did pull up to the top and slow down. And again, part of the strategy here with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. We've got a long ways to go. It just got warmed up. Here's your General Tire Top 5. We're all chasing Dale McDowell. Can he hang on?